This fucking thing never notifies me.
No?
No, so I'm going to have to go back out.
Yes, do that.
And come back in.
So
Hi,
guess
everybody.
what? Hello. It is time for Cocktail Hour with Rick. I am your host, Rick Serra. This is Darlene Serra. We're in our basement. It is different than normal.
They're calling for rain.
They're calling for storms.
Can you see Bo? There's no. He's right next to me.
Bo is next to you on the chair there. To the extreme right of the screen. In fact, I think I can do this.
Well, I'm going to go through and say hi to everybody, okay?
Yes.
Hey, Derek. Derek Hefner just gave you $20. Thank you, Derek.
Thank you, Derek.
Well, hi, Jimmy Rick, Mega, Boatman, haven't seen you in a while. Nancy Santa Maria, Latika. I'm bypassing Justine because that's Rick.
Yes, that's me. Anybody. Justine says, don't forget to click the like button. And thank you, Derek Hefner. You had no message this time. Feel free to chat, everybody. It's an open chat.
Chris T, hello.
If you've never chatted
Carson
with us
Thorpe,
before,
Joanne Wickless,
don't be nervous.
Roy Quitter, Mario
Join.
Gonzalez.
So thank you so much, Derek. My
You
favorite.
made two, wow.
Wow.
Brad
So,
Andres, Miss Glow,
we only ask one thing, and that's
Ponytail
click the like
Dungeon.
button.
Master.
If you haven't subscribed, why? It's free. It doesn't cost anything to be subscribed.
Hey, Mochi. That's
And
as
make
far as I'm
sure-
taking it.
Over time, you may want to check to make sure you're still
Scott
subscribed,
Bagley.
because sometimes YouTube unsubscribes people from channels and they don't request it. So if you would check that, make sure you're still
John C.
subscribed, because if you click the bell, you'd want to get a notification.
Well, hurry up, Ponytail, and make sure it's something good.
But somehow, if
Hey,
that-
no.
you got unsubscribed at some point, you won't be noted as a person who clicked the bell. You have to do it over again. I know it's a pain. YouTube, they are so demanding. No, not really. It's easy to obtain. It's free. Anybody who's an older person technology-wise, you don't have to join YouTube to use YouTube.
And I
can
think
just
we're the
watch.
oldest ones on here.
Maybe at this moment, but there are older people at times.
No, I
Maybe
meant for this show.
for the whole show ever.
For our show, yeah.
Oh, never mind. We're the oldest people that are on the show. Everybody else is under 64, apparently. That's what my wife is thinking. How do I look? Not too bad. I'm showing you my
You look
worn
like Rick.
bottom of my Hey Dudes. Or I found a new name. I'm going to create my own version of
Hey, Shaylee. Hello there. Good day.
Hey Dudes. It's going to be called
Soul. Hello there.
Hi Buddy. My Hi Buddy shoes will be available on my website at ricksarahstar.com. In the meantime, before we get those Hi Buddy shoes up there, you might want to just take a look at the other merchandise we have. And we had another order this week.
See, Miss Glow's 57. She's still younger than us.
See, Miss Glow's another baby. So many young people. That's when I look at the age crowd in our group that watch this channel. It's not even 61 and above. You guys are so young. But that's okay. You like old people. It's like looking at living history.
Sharon Evans.
It's like
Soul, do you see Bo right here? I
the
don't know how
founders
long
of our
he's gonna
country
stay.
have passed on, and you could see animatronic versions, but this is where you can see a real live version.
We have Maria
Rick
62,
Serra,
Chris is
the
47,
king of
No is 42.
the
So it's still a fairly young
gross
crowd.
motel dive. Yes, I am, because of my vast experience in public health and sanitation. Most of my experience is from having to maintain my own
Thanks,
body
no.
in a
It's
hygienic and
45.
clean manner, not matter, or it doesn't matter, it does matter. Whoop,
Please don't knock it
how
over.
many things am I going to knock over? Stumbling over my words and then fumbling with my fingers. It's amazing. So we have no special program. I was going to do a 4-year anniversary. And I can't even
University?
speak. Anniversary. Anniversary of the world.
He's been smoking all day.
All day. No, I haven't. The last 15 minutes before the show, though, I did hit a
Well,
couple
when I
of
came
bowls,
home
so.
from both trips to the grocery store, I walked into the house,
Oh, I had done some
and
of
the
that.
smell had almost knocked me over.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Yes, I know. But whatever, I'm sorry that you don't like it. I wish you did.
It
The-
stinks up the house, Rick.
The anniversary. Yes, the Anna. The people of Anna or Anna. I've been smoking almost all day. Thank you, Nancy. Yay, support me. I puffed earlier and then I
I don't
stopped.
care. Just
But I
I
did
asked
stink
him.
up the house.
I
So
did ask him to go out.
then I didn't smoke in the house anymore until I came down here and I stunk up the basement. Oh my God.
What?
I don't know. So I hope that if you're regular, you have already clicked that like button and you probably watched the new video that I dropped at 5 p.m. like I usually do Friday. Or Fridays, I should say. So, like a D-A-Z-E. I'm in a daze. Let me try to come out of this daze. The days of our lives.
The reason I don't like him to smoke in the house too much, first of all, because of his mom. But second, Jen is in recovery. She comes over. Her husband comes over. Her granddaughter comes over. Her boyfriend comes over.
And they all say
And
the same
y'all
thing.
smell the pot.
They all go, God, that Rick smokes like freaking chronic.
And we're having people over Sunday for Father's Day, so I just would like the house
All
not
right,
to smell
all right,
like
all
pot.
right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Who am I sounding like?
Yeah, him.
Him, okay. Him, that actor. So, cool. What else is cool? We got 43 people in the room.
That's pretty
Yes.
good. Hit that like button, guys.
Hit that damn like button. 43 people here. Good way to start. It's only 7:09. We just started this damn thing. Let's get this party started. So as we said, there were forecasting storms and all that, but we would have been outside otherwise. So here you are. We got my my lamp is on behind Darlene. A little old what do they call those?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, that's right, Tiffany style. It's a reproduction, it's not an original.
That's right, Christy.
And these are really great chairs, comfortable chairs. Directly opposite us is our entertainment center. Oh, thank you, No. How you going? Peace, and thank you very much. And then we just got, as a
No
gift,
worry, Mega.
another TV. So, is there anybody who's local who would enjoy a TV that was owned by
Rick Serra.
Rick Serra for free?
Hey, Pamela, how you doing?
I have a 39-inch with a mount. The mount and the TV are actually on the wall right now. That's available. I have also a very nice 55-inch Technics. It would need a wall mount.
I'm
It
glad he was
is-
able to do that, Jimmy.
It is a good quality
A T-Bear 44.
1080 TV. It's not a 4K, but it's a big screen, 55-inch. So it's not the newest high tech. So you'd have to utilize either a Blu-ray player, or a Roku, or something like that with it.
Hey,
And,
can I cut this short for
You
you?
can. So
Can you sing birthday to Bobby?
I can. So if you want the TV to be autographed, I'll put a sticker on the back, and I'll autograph that sticker and put it on the back. Write to us at rick.adr@aol.com. You have to come and pick it up. But let us know if you want one of those televisions, a Rick Serra television with a remote.
I asked you. if
All
you could
right, I
stop
said
it.
I will. Bobby,
Yep,
not Bob, Bobby.
Bobby.
Bobby, happy birthday. I hope that this brings you
It's
lots
Soul's
of
dog. He'll be
joy.
14.
Oh,
He was 14 last Friday.
okay. Ruff, 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 ruff,
No,
ruff,
real
ruff,
words.
ruff, 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 ruff.
He understands.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. God, I forgot his name already.
Bobby.
Bobby. I don't know why. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
Bobby,
Bobby.
I'm so sorry.
Hey,
I forgot
Muffin.
your name that quick. I was, I don't know, thinking about something else at the time. So you're welcome.
Pencil pens and heavy
And I see
metal.
Loopsy Oopsie too.
Yeah, Loopsy just came in the room.
Good to see you. And Pam Marush and T-Bear are
Oh,
here.
we have Cooper Cat. Turned 10 today.
Cooper Cat.
Yeah.
Okay. My cat Cooper.
Yeah.
So you want me to sing to Cooper?
Of course. Do you think
All
you
right.
can remember the name?
Cat.
Cooper.
Oh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cooper. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Cooper.
So I'm doing animal birthdays this week
Yes, Rick was
Do we
singing to a
have-
pussy.
to a pussy. I was singing to a pussy. There's this old song, My Girl's Pussy. It's always clean, it's always
I never
true.
heard that song.
And even if it took a screw, no, it's, ow, I owe you. There's a song called My Girl's Pussy.
It's not.
It is too. And it was from, I don't know if it was the Roaring Twenties or something like
Oh.
that. Yes.
We have, I think it would be a clutch of 18 quail babies.
I see that baby quails. Aw. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, 18 baby quails. Happy birthday to you. The quail song. Instead of the whale song, it's the quail song. My mom
Oh,
had
you
to
see-
have emergency appendectomy on Wednesday and is recovering at home. Thank God that it went well, and God bless her. Mom of pencil, pens, and heavy metal. So glad. Because, you know, that is a true emergency. You got to get right on it. I had, on my daughter's husband's side, his daughter, who's only 13 now, she had an emergency appendectomy.
Is that
It
what
actually
she had?
partially burst. And she lives in Aruba, and unfortunately she was unattended for like a day and a half when she was having the symptoms of it already starting to go. Thank God they did get her in a hospital by the time someone really understood what was going on. So yes, we are glad about Pencil Pen's mom. Rick, my trouser snake's birthday is today. Little Jimmy, ooh, ooh. It's little Jimmy, ooh, ooh. Little Jimmy's gone from 2 to 2.5. That's what he just said a little before the show. He was so engorged.
Did you finish the song?
To Jimmy's?
Well, you started with
I did it. That's it.
Okay, done.
Oh, 2 to 3.5. I'm sorry, Jimmy. And then, hello, Mr. Bob Newell. And how are you? I'm good. Good to have you on. Thank you for joining us. Hope that you had a decent week. If you had a stressful
Shaylee said,
week.
don't give it attention.
Okay. All right, Shaylee, I got it. You're so funny. Your face though doesn't look like you're amused. It looks like you're angry. It's okay. We are open forum for many different types of people, as you know. So we keep the peace. Typo negatives, my girlfriend's girlfriend.
There is my girlfriend's pussy porn video.
But that's not the one I'm talking about. It's my girl's.
Playing with my girlfriend's pussy?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh no, I'm not going in there.
It must be something not too good. Come back into the chat, honey.
Oh, I
All right,
told
so
you there
she
no
was
song.
being dirty. There is such a thing. I've seen the video.
Oh, it's a video.
A video. It's a music video.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Thomas McCoy, hello there.
Robert R. Crumb. Hello. Who is that?
Of course, Shaylee.
Shaylee. What? Many types of people. We all have equal rights. That's exactly it. To get along. Equal rights to get along.
I hope everybody had a good night's sleep. I was up at 5, couldn't sleep. I've been up all day.
Very busy.
Yeah, I kept busy.
She's worn herself out. Actually had some people that live near here asked if they could pop over, which would have been fun if she wasn't dragged out. But we are
Crash site, hello.
troopers, so of course the show must go on.
It must go on.
Even if Darlene is not 100%, I am. I'm still 100%. So I went to the physical therapist today, and his first name is Joe. Joe uses techniques where you manipulate the fascia in your tissue, and you try to put energy and friction into the equation so that it loosens up that fascia. And he deliberately looks for spots where it feels tight, puts his elbow into it, and just starts to go in a circle or back and forth.
Does
and
it
just
hurt?
drills. Are you kidding? It hurts like shit.
Oh.
He actually commented to me, it's amazing. There, people all day are like groaning and stuff, and you just sit there quietly. And I said, yeah, when I'm quiet, that lets you know it really is hurting. Because otherwise, I'm able to just BS with him and say things like, I try to distract him to stop him from doing the next horrible thing to my leg. But he does it anyway.
Well, Brett, how can you see the pain at that time of morning?
What time in the morning?
Like 4 a.m.
Ugh.
Valerie Bumbelow, thank you
Valerie,
very much.
thank you so much. And welcome. Welcome to our crazy evening. Here, the 14th of June, we will be doing something different next week. I don't
Patrick
know what.
Nicolucci.
But in honor of summer solstice. And I'll probably put together a funny little promo for it. Next Thursday
I saw a blurb coming across, I think, on Netflix or something.
at 5 p.m. So, not 7 p.m. and not Friday. Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Because summer solstice is like 2 o'clock, actually, Eastern Time, on the 20th of June.
Well, good. At least you could see what you were painting, Brett.
So, and it's also the night of a show by John Anderson and the Band Geeks up at the Hershey Park Theater,
On Thursday?
Thursday the
I
20th.
guess you're not going.
No. I decided I couldn't make that. I might try to pick up the tour one last chance.
Yeah, Rick,
When
it'll
they
be, I
come
mean,
back
Jimmy
around.
Rick, it'll be Thursday.
So we're doing next Thursday. It will be, like I said, a promo will be put out for this one. Something a little kind of goofy. So it actually is a video, but it'll let you know. The show instead of
That's
Friday
a
is
heck of a thing
Thursday.
to pop in your minds,
And
then.
why is the 21st inconvenient for us to do the cocktail hour with Rick? We're having a special dinner for our grandson, Jeremiah.
The Blue Whale. Hello there.
That's
Graduated
Marlon's
from high
son.
school.
He graduated from high school last week, actually, Thursday. They did a ceremony at Towson University, and apparently that's where all of the Baltimore County schools go to have their high school ceremonies for the graduates.
His grandmother from Aruba was able to
Yes.
see it, so that was really good.
And his mother, who had
Was
been
there.
living in
Holland.
Holland, she flew back to the States to be there, and he got to see her a few times. In addition, she was there for his graduation. So I know that,
Yeah, she's originally
pleased
from
him
New
great.
York
yeah, she was born in New York City, right? Or New York at least.
City, I think.
Yeah.
Bronx.
And I don't know if she went to Denmark or Holland rather, and then went to Aruba or what, but
I don't know the,
status.
and we
But
don't care.
We don't care, but she's got like citizenship in Holland,
Yeah.
right? So it's pretty cool. And like I said, my grandson, he's international. He's learning Spanish. He sort of has learned a little of a version of Portuguese,
Well-
papiamento,
He knows Dutch
and he knows Dutch,
and
and of
what's
course English.
yeah, but the
Papiamento. I told ya.
papamento, yeah.
That's a version of Spanish. It's really a version of Portuguese.
Oh, okay.
Okay. For some reason, it's a fairly common language among some folks that are in like Colombia, and maybe they were from Portugal. I don't know how it worked, but Papiamento has
Josh was
become
here.
this
Hello there.
version of Spanish that's been
Valerie
adopted
Rumbelow.
in Aruba. So, heck, I
Oh,
speak a tiny bit of French, but I barely speak
Yeah, oui.
English.
That's a tiny bit of
Oui,
French.
no.
Listen,
What?
Valerie,
Yes.
her and her husband John just got back from Florida, but last
Good.
week was John's birthday.
Okay.
So sing to him.
Yes, certainly.
Potato Kartov, hello there.
Welcome, Potato and John. That's a toast to your health. And now let me sing to John. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. John,
Happy birthday,
Happy
John. There he
birthday,
goes.
buddy.
He's getting down. He goes, nope, I don't
No,
want to
no,
be
I
here
don't want to be
now.
here anymore. Oh, oh, you're so cute. Oh, let me run. That's so funny. Yes,
He goes, I'd rather have the love seat all to myself.
yes, I know. That's what he does. So I see K1ish is in here, and Josh is in here
Yeah, I
now.
saw Josh. I didn't see
Okay.
K1ish. I'm sorry. I
And
missed
Scott
K1ish.
Bagley is now here. Hello,
Good.
Scott Bagley. And of course, I heard you say Potato Kartoff. Good to see Potato is here. And
Oh, because I hadn't gone down there. I had stopped.
so very good, very good. More to merrier. 54 people now. We're getting more of the family together in this session. We haven't had the large crowds we've had in the past, but getting up near 60 is that become our approximation now of full room.
You're supposed to use it on your eyes, Jimmy.
So I had a little encounter, and I was going to show
Oh.
you by putting up a video.
You might want to get up close so they can see it.
It's not really nice, right? It's not
Yeah.
very nice.
He hurt himself. He almost blinded himself.
All right. Uh-oh. So cut here,
And
went
his
across
eyelid.
my eyelid, continued here. So it went right across. I know, I'm lucky. My eyeball was not touched. I don't know how. But somehow I got lucky, and it didn't hit the eyeball. So, yeah, ow. Chris, that's not good. Let me tighten up that screw because it was the wrong way. Yeah. So, let me show you what we got going on in this place here.
We've seen this.
The
movie.
kids they put up these lights. And then you see the television behind the television. Yeah,
Dallas,
abandoned
thank
in
you.
place.
Rick.
Yes.
Dallas sent you a tip of $8. Black Skimmer.
Thank you.
Reports from Assateague Island on the 8th. Just an FYI if you want to see something close to where you are.
Are you serious? That's so cool.
In August.
Wow, I hope they're still there. That would be tremendous.
If you can remember, Spin, it was at least 2 years ago, and a video was made by He Who Will Not Be Named and Rick. They were down Fells Point, and they had this real Michael T. The birds had this really loud noise, and you told us what they were. Night herons, I believe. There was an article in the paper this week about them down in Fells Point. They've started to nest down there, I guess, in the past couple of years, and they were concerned about the birds falling out. And they were told not to touch them, to call whatever, so they could come and get them.
And I could not believe, oh, that does look crooked. I could not believe the sound that we. Why?
You're back.
All right, that's too low.
That should be good.
Yep. Sorry.
Crash site.
Phew. All right, so it's back.
Oh, my knee. Damn it.
Those chairs are nice. I don't know where I got them.
Aunt Ellen.
Well, but I don't know where she purchased
No.
them. I almost think
Natasha
they're Lazy
Simmons.
Boy.
They probably are.
So, and it was really cool because this piece locks into these. We took them apart because it's nice, but it's not nice. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when you want to clean, it's a pain. and all three pieces become one piece of furniture. Here, hon. Here's another
Oh.
thing to hurt me with. Why don't you just throw it back down here and where I'm going to have to try to find it after the show?
I'm
Thank
going to
you,
give
hon.
you something to do.
Thank you, hon.
You're welcome.
You are tired, aren't you, you poor thing? You're losing it. Losing it. I was expecting to see a bar in the basement.
There used to
Aw.
be
Yeah, we did have one.
when
Actually,
we first bought the house.
where Darlene is sitting, behind her, that was a bar, and then there was a piece of wood that was connected to the ceiling, a wide trim with scalloping
They had beer cans going all the way around the ceiling.
all the way around the whole basement.
They took those with them though, right?
Yeah,
We saw it when we looked at the house.
right, exactly. They took the shelves too. Why not keep the bar? Well,
We had it for a couple years.
yeah, we had it for 8 or 10 years, then we sold it.
We sold it.
I got somebody to pay for that damn thing.
Wow, I don't know.
And it's amazing. There's people that will buy
Hey, truck runner 48.
your trash.
Rick is getting physical therapy, so we don't think he's going to have the knee replaced per the orthopedic.
Yeah, or hip is what it was.
Yeah, hip.
Hip.
My knee will be replaced July 8th.
So I don't know why I haven't done this, but I should build a shelter somehow
What kind of shelter?
underground. We should
We have one. We only
Yeah.
have one window.
further underground, even deeper.
No,
One of those bunkers
no.
for like the end of days. Ow, man! I feel like I just got shot in the end of days.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'll do it from over here.
Oh,
Is
you'll
that
get.
better?
Oh, yeah. Good, because your aim won't be bad too. I hope.
Want to try?
Yeah. That was good.
Okay, let me adjust.
Yeah, let you adjust. Uh-oh. Ah! She got me in the wrist. Damn you.
Was it the wrist?
Yeah, you hit me in the left wrist. You good?
I thought I got you in the leg.
No, you wrist.
Okay.
All right, so
I'll try not to do it.
she is up. That was funny. So fun. Yeah, well, we don't care. Especially me, I don't care. She doesn't care, but, you know, even I don't care. It's just
Bruise.
pain.
Just another bruise.
What is pain? When you're old, you get to become friends with pain. Wait till you youngsters get a few years. Oh my. The groaning and moaning, I can hear it now.
Carson Thorpe has a strange question.
Have you ever heard about a bro or a man's-ear? Yes, I've heard about these. It was on Saturday Night Live. It was a skit.
Yeah, I think
And the
he's talking about
skit
something else.
was talking about a person whose balls hang so low that they
Mr.
need
Doggy Dog.
the man bra or the bro. That's what it
Well, I'm
was
glad
all
you're back,
about.
Pamela.
So yes, I do
Got
remember
Thomas.
the entire skit, and that's what it was about. So maybe you could look it up on the interweb.
But it was also on
And find,
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld might have done the same thing.
They did a bro.
A bro. They did, I think.
They did, I know.
So maybe they called it something else on SNL. But so they both.
Kramer and Frank Costanza.
Oh, that's right.
Or Carson Thorpe.
They were trying to get into
Amy
business
Hackey.
together. Amy, good to have you. Hello, Crash Site. The ball bra, exactly. I don't know. It might have also have been on South Park. For now that I'm thinking about it. How do you lose us, Pam? How you doing, Pam? Hold on tight, Pam. That phone must be slippery. Are you in Florida?
No.
Not yet?
Not yet.
She's going to be going down
I
there.
think so.
I don't know why. It's frickin' hot. And yeah,
Hey, Zip Blue.
I should wear safety goggles. Safety
They
glasses.
went out in the mail today. Zip Blue.
I own some of those things, by the way. It looks good on your workbench when you have a pair hanging there. People look like, wow,
What, safety glasses?
that person
I
really
bought in
knows.
so many safety glasses.
Oh, I'm so bad.
Did you hear what I said?
No.
Zip Blue said, yo, cheers. Ordered those wormy coasters from my home bar.
Oh, did you? Okay,
They
great.
went out today.
I happily personalized the photo. So that's the kind of stuff you guys got the chance to see on ricksarahstar.com under the merchandise. You can get autographed photographs of myself, different photos. We change them here and there. Some different kinds of merch related to the channel and the shows of the channel.
A Trick Runner 48.
And some things related to slogans that somehow I came up with, like bring back asbestos.
Oh, thanks, Josh.
And we have, of course, apparel including t-shirts. There's a hoodie in the bring back asbestos as far as the apparel goes. And all you gotta do is go look at ricksarahstar.com. It's open 24/7, 365. There's even a link to join our Discord, which is something I haven't heard anybody mention yet. Any of the people that do Discord, I'm telling you now, at ricksarahstar.com you can go and get on the Discord link for the Cocktail Hour with Rick, or the Rick Serra channel, and participate in games, etc. online, hanging out with other people, and you just want to hang out and you want to interact with somebody. There's
Stay
Discord.
in the AC,
There's a
Justin.
link at ricksarahstar.com along with the other social media platforms, and one for email. And if you're a new viewer, this is for you. Or if you never asked, if you're a first-time viewer, or one that hasn't asked but was a first-time viewer at some point in time, we will give you a free gift. You just have to send us your name and real, complete mailing address, zip code, etc. Send it by email for us to send you a snail mail with the gift inside. That goes to rick.adr@aol.com.
I just put it up.
Thank you. And she spelt it exactly right. Did you save that and you could pop it up anytime you want?
Every word.
Oh,
As I type the word, it comes up.
oh, I got you. Just it remembers.
Mhm.
So it was warm here today too. It's
Yeah, it was really warm.
Canton, Georgia, 88 still, and here it's still probably in
It's
the
79 right now.
Is it really? Can't believe it's that low.
It's 79 here.
But it hasn't dropped as far as it will
Seminole.
go.
Hey, it's 79 in Seminole.
79 oddly in Seminole and in Parkville, the two locations where you find the pair of us, depending on what time of year. 3 or 4 months at a time in one spot, and then we move, and then we move back, and then we move. Isn't that something? Yes, we're so thankful that we can do this so far. We started, at least I did, retirement in the year 2018. And I think Darlene took a couple of weeks off, and we went to Florida to visit my mom and to also do a little touring. And while we were there, we went to Crystal River. I think it's a national park or wildlife area. But the sign for it will be in our newest video that I posted. And it is an experience of myself, my daughter, and Darlene here. And we got to watch the manatee hiding in the springs where when it's cold in the water, offshore in Florida, in the Gulf. It goes down as low as the upper 50s. Manatee can't survive in that kind of temperature or in some of the rivers. So if you go to the springs are delivering like 73-degree water all year long. And it keeps them above, I think it's 69 is their bottom that they can get by. So you see them, the giant sea cows, crowded in this spring. It's quite a sight. You really can't
Sounds
capture
good,
it on
Carton.
video. But if you'd like to consider trying
Think
after
they
the
were all
show,
manatees
check
then.
it out. It's beautiful
You need to
footage.
speak up a little bit. We just had a complaint about the volume.
Oh, you know what it is? It's the air conditioner. Every time it runs, is there anybody I can,
Well, your mom wouldn't mind. You want me to do it.
yeah, to turn it off, yes. To send it to the off position. Or you stay here and I'll do it.
I'll do it. I just want to show you something.
Okay.
Can you read that?
We have the boy. Who's that? I see who it is.
Well, what is their son name?
Oh,
M son. Don't say names.
oh, they certainly can.
I know, Rick. They're headed over now.
All right. There's not much to use.
And they don't care.
There is a
Well, do you want something while I'm going up?
yeah, bring me down a bourbon.
Bourbon?
Yeah. So Darlene is going to help us with the sound problem, which is the blower of the central air conditioning going on. So we'll just turn it off and we'll remember to turn it back on,
Please don't let me forget to turn it back on.
because as soon as it starts to get warm, you will know. So this is the stairs from the basement to the main level, and that's Darlene ascending them. Isn't that amazing? Watch her. She walks up smoothly, doesn't she? I was looking at the replay, narrating the past. So she's just getting to it now. My mom's like curious as to what it is that she's doing. Can't you just not have to know every little detail, Mommy? Ah, there you go. Do you see? There's quiet. No competition. Sorry you couldn't hear. That damn blower. It's pretty loud. And it's not like exactly closed in to prevent the sound from causing a problem, because the space needs to be able to have air go back inside, makeup air, especially when we're talking combustion of the natural gas to burn and heat up water in the water heater or during the heating season. So you probably all know that. This has been kind of closed in. And the wall actually comes apart, completely comes apart in sections. And it gets put back together with little hasp and the hook and the hole. He has those on the four corners, the guy who finished this using lumber and paneling. And then we painted finally the paneling. But then we had to redo two walls. We had some water damage. Every time we tried to get around to doing this, there was something. But one of our photographs on the channel was actually one where I'm here in the corner. The walls are open. You see the fiberglass insulation, the wooden studs, and I'm wearing the original uh, Bring Back Asbestos t-shirt that was sent to the show while the show was actually young, and I eventually was given the shirt, and in honor of my coming up with that slogan, and I guess it fit me as well, my size better. Still own the shirt, still there. A lot of people copied that early design, that initial design. Although I did like it, I liked also working with Sol Cecita in creating another brand new logo and changing the whole style of the shirt. So what we got going on here? Yes, I think you have an extra bone in my leg. I think there's somebody in the audience here who's insinuating that I have an erection. I do not, but that's okay. Thank you for sharing your impression so that I could address if it was actually that, and I could have like put something across my lap or whatever. But no, there is nothing going on in here at all. It's totally dead. It was great working with you, Rick. Thank you, Soul. Yes, it was. It's a deformed leg. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, I'm looking at the replay. Yeah, it could be the way I'm holding it. Now, this leg and this hip was killing me so much. This winter, I had so many things I couldn't do, I didn't think I could do. If I could have found somebody who could do the therapy that they do at this place, the recovery is amazing. Seriously, what you might find done at another physical therapy probably takes 2 or 3 times as long or number of sessions. I've had 3 sessions. You would have to have had 6 to 9 sessions of regular physical therapy to get where I am already.
Well, it also depends. I've gone to a different therapy place for, I think it was my wrist or my arm.
Okay.
And they're not really hands-on. They give you exercises to do.
Yeah, I like a place that is hands-on with you.
Yeah.
And then they put a part of the responsibility in your lap. How would you like to do some machines? So everything I've been asked to do, I've cooperated. Today, it was resistive bands, which they're strange. You put them up at the top of your thighs. I don't. A technician has to do it. And then they inflate each of these bands to a specific pressure. It's intended to reduce the circulation into your legs, which causes a signal to the brain
His
to
legs aren't
send
that
to
long.
you some
Ben.
extra actors that
MT,
can be provided into your legs to help the legs heal because of this condition. What?
MT wants to know if they recommend that you lose some weight.
Oh, they haven't said that, but I can recommend I should lose some weight for a lot of reasons. But thank you. Yeah, they haven't said that directly. It's pretty obvious that you can't miss it, especially when I'm laying in this kind of an orientation.
Oh, crap.
Somebody thought that I had an erection. If I had an erection, wouldn't you be cheering?
I gotta go out and come back in.
Oh, that's okay. Come back in on that one.
I will.
Well, it's cocktail hour with Rick, and it's
And his
been
cock
a
did tell.
pleasure to not show you my cock or my tail. Cheers to you all, and look at this, Carson Thorpe. You ordered some coasters. Uh-oh. I hope
Oh, thanks, Carson.
Yes. I hope he didn't order the coasters that are out of stock now.
Which ones are out of stock?
Aren't the wormy coasters?
No.
We have more?
It was for a set of 2.
Right.
We had a total of 4 or 6.
Oh,
I fixed
okay.
the inventory today. I told you.
That's
that.
right. Cock intel hour. We try to give you some intel, but most of the time the people tell us just to go to some place that rhymes with intel. But it's not for us to tell you. What we say is love, and love completely, and live joyously and abundantly. Remember to just love your neighbor as yourself.
Kicking your
And
shoes off.
all of us will do better if everyone lives that same way. Wouldn't that be nice? Yes. And I drink Old Granddad, so make sure you have that on hand.
I can't
If
keep
I
track of them, Jimmy. Rick.
visit.
Hey, Computer Chick Productions.
Good to have you, Computer Chick.
Got a response on
Yes?
the ghost box
Oh,
at a small cemetery last week, and got a response from a person from the War of 1812. Hey,
Was this-
Gravity.
was this near the battlefields in the area, Dundalk area? Nick Roberts.
Thank you.
Cheers to you, Nick. Thank you. It'll pay for next round. Thank you very much. Got 56 of you lovely people with us tonight. Pretty much been holding 56 almost since the very beginning. And
John C., did you get something good for dinner?
I
Jason
certainly
Callahan.
hope so. Hello, Jason.
In Missouri. Rick.
Missouri. Oh, it sounded like a place not too far from us. Just kind of interesting. Same War of 1812. We have a battle of
What about Gettysburg?
was it Battle of Dundalk?
I don't know.
For yeah, the War of 1812. Yeah. So it's pretty good. Seriously, it must be the light on your leg. Your kneecap looks deformed under the light. Let's see. The kneecaps.
I hope you like them. I
There's
like
the
buffalo
one.
chicken.
There's the one that way. There's the one this way. There's a assumption that our bodies are basically similar left and right, that our bodies are balanced completely. That's not the case. I mean, my left gonad is 3 times as large as my right gonad. My right gonad is like the size of a lima bean. I know you didn't care to have that information provided, but I was just trying to break the tension anybody might have
No
felt.
tension.
Oh, there was no tension? Okay, well, I just was wondering if anybody was paying attention. How's that? They were. My third nipple itches more than the other 2. That is a good sign. Third nipple. Sounds like, what was that cartoon that was set in outer space? And the one character was a female, and I'm not sure about her boobs, but I think she only had 1 eye instead of 2 eyes.
What's that got to do with her third nipple?
I don't know, just thought about, that balance of the body, asymmetrical. Thank you, John. That's what I was going for. Symmetrical, asymmetrical. Mochi, how are you, Mochi Ooze? I've never seen you here. Are you new? If you're new, we would love to send you a free gift. We'd love if you would click
Futurama.
subscribe. That's it, Futurama. And if you would click like,
That was from Carson Thorpe.
if you would click the bell and click all, if you would do all that stuff, and we'd still like to send you a free gift, you know how to do that. We can send you a gift at a certain email, and you send us your name and your snail mail with zip code, the whole thing. And it's called Rick, RICK .ADR at AOL.com. That's all it is. It is now 7:57.
Glad you could stop in, Scott Thomas.
Hey Scott, are you related to Michael?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Your shelves in the back look like you got robbed. I didn't use a couple of the shelves. I didn't have a need to. I've left them open. But no, that's all. That's all there is. Some smoking old granddad, the life. Thank you, Chris T. What a profound observation you've just made. The 757. What 757 had an event? Jimmy, is this another new thing? And Spindalis gives Michael T a nod for amusing and detailed observation. So, do you only make rude observations, or is this just a coincidence? Well, it's funny that you would say that to that individual. Only rude. In this format, I think that's where the person comes from. They like to do it rude. Mr. T, right? Oh my God, that's funny. Only rude. Tone it down. It's okay, John. It's not that bad. I have known that particular fan for a few decades, and I can say that they're harmless and no security risk.
Hey, Carson, got your order.
That was quick. Well, looks like people are talking about some stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, we heard about that.
No secrecy for the bird. It's just so I can hide my belly.
Right. So just a reminder for the chat in the room, we're not political here. We're not pro or con or anything left, right, middle. We're nothing. Everybody has got a safe place to be here. It's one of the few places in the world where we ask you to not have that kind of conversation. One of the only places is
Yeah,
here.
even my back deck can have them.
What's that?
Discussions that shouldn't happen.
Oh, yeah. So she has the darts because if I start to talk in a certain area and go too far, whether it's saying things that may be rude or crude or whatever, or maybe in pushing the envelope of what you would consider a political type of topic, she shoots me. So we
and
can't
sometimes
shoot
just
you.
for the hell of it.
we can't shoot you, but the moderators for the program, and there's quite a few, they know what to do if necessary, and we like it when everybody just follows this small rule. And I don't care if we're getting into stuff where it's like we're being dirty and naughty. Adults can have fun with other adults. This is a no kid content. It's flagged for no kids to watch this at all. So you certainly can enjoy the chat room, and hopefully somebody has a
every
good
time I've
sense
done
of
it,
humor.
it's been on purpose.
Good sense of
Did you
humor.
hear that?
Yes.
I wonder if Darlene accidentally ever shut Rick's doodle in a door or drawer or gate or elevator. So no, every time I did it, it was on purpose.
She knows that since there was not much to spare, she never attacked me really down there. But she might shoot me up here in my hair, or over there, or over there, or over there.
I've been shooting him since what? Not quite the very beginning of Cocktail.
No. It started like about 2021. It was, I just recently did a best of, and it was a Halloween special in 2021. And we had just gotten the Nerf gun.
Oh, okay.
And we tried to use that as a way to get some money out of you all for $2.50 a dart. Well, nobody wanted to buy any damn darts. They'd rather buy
the pie. Was
the
the big
pie
thing.
was the big thing, to put the cream pie in my face. And the water balloons were just not bad.
I try not to, Jimmy.
But the water balloons,
Alien Train 28. Hello there.
they didn't want to go and burst if they were just thrown against
I'll
me.
try.
They would bounce. They wouldn't just burst. They weren't fragile.
A little bit, Brett. I don't want to go and spend all night trying
Whatever,
to hear
but I'll
something.
tell you what. I just watched that episode of the best of Cocktail Hour with Rick.
Valerie
And,
just watched the Halloween one of 2021.
What did she think?
It was fun.
It is really fun. It is why it's called one of the best of. So if you haven't seen that, that's a good video to watch. The videos have been of pretty good content or quality, except for the fact that I had a titling error in La Jolla.
Hey, Bo. Wake up.
When you read the title in the body of the video,
So like the pie.
it's the La Lola, but it's supposed to be La Jolla. Unfortunately, I misspelled La Jolla, La Lola. You thought that I was Lou Reed, I know.
Oh, crabby. So you're drinking a wheat drink. I've never tried that before.
Lola. La 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 Lola. La 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 Lola.
Okay, you're doing.
Remember that song?
Oh, honey.
Unfortunately.
I heard it on the way home today.
How many times do they play these songs?
I don't know, but I like it.
I like it, but my God, there's so much more content or songs, but they played the hell out of that one song. It's too bad.
But not today.
I mean, in history, Velvet Underground should have had other songs played.
Well, guess what? Okay, thanks. Drop it, spin.
Drop it. La Jolla equals the gem. What is the Jolla? That's the Joya, not the Jola.
I'll have to have Rick pick me up one next time he goes.
La Jolla.
Do they sell liquid drinks at the dispensary?
Liquid THC? Yeah.
You have to get one.
Ugh.
We have to try one.
Why?
Because people saying it's really good.
So,
but see, I don't like sparkling water.
If you would like, we will do pies in Rick's face again. I don't mind it. It's funny. We don't know how it's going to go, so that's funny as well. So maybe
No
we'll have
Jimmy
to
Rick.
we'll
Only
have
I
to
can
bring
give
them
him
in
cream pies.
for some kind of a special event. Would be really funny is to have a meet and greet, and then let people do it right there, or live. Either people in person or people live can.
I cannot imagine where
They would
we
let
could
me
go
put
where
cream
they-
pies
yes.
on me.
I
Would that
cannot
be
imagine
funny
where.
as shit? Oh man, I have to get a place that would
Josh was
agree
here,
to it.
had chocolate cream pie last night.
And Valerie does enjoy the pies in my face. I tell you what, I wouldn't really enjoy would be like pecan pie in the face. That would not be good.
No.
That would get in your hair and it
I
would
think
stick.
most of us do pencil pens and heavy metal.
Lemon meringue wouldn't be too bad. Coconut cream would be good actually.
Oh, I
Cherry
wouldn't waste coconut cream pie.
cherry
in your
pie
face.
would stain your clothes, and blueberry. Maybe a strawberry tart in the face wouldn't be too bad.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know, Krabby.
What's
I'll have
that?
to remember that. Thanks, Shane.
Bukkake.
I said
Thank
that,
you, Zip Blue.
I said that.
Someone had to say it.
You
know,
asked me a question. You
go
didn't
for
let
it.
me
Go
answer.
for it.
No, never mind. You don't need to know.
I need to know.
No, you weren't interested.
Please, I want to know about the crabs.
I had said about getting a dress. I said I don't like sparkling water.
Yeah.
His girl Shane, doesn't like it either, but she liked these drinks.
Okay. THC drink.
Too many
So-
notes.
So, bukkake, for anybody who's not aware, is some kind of a ceremonial thing among a bunch of guys that I think it's pretty much a gay guy thing. I don't think there's any straight guys that do this, but I might be wrong.
But you know about it, so maybe
I've been told
you're
about
wrong.
it by a gay person. And it's like multiple people are trying to whack off and jizz in your face at the same
Oh.
time. Or on top of the other person's jizz repeatedly.
John C. It says for any sexuality.
That is good for any sexuality.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess so. I mean, it would be... I wouldn't want any on me. How about that? So anybody who wants to have jizz sprayed
It's for
upon
those
them,
who enjoy being covered in cum.
for those that enjoy that. And I'm sorry, I can't add to that because I lost in my prostate to a prostatectomy. Can I urinate on you?
No.
I would join in on that.
No.
Bukkake plus Rick Peas.
No, Brett, we can't go back to the weather.
What's
We're
that?
past that now.
How has the Baltimore accent changed over time?
Hey, hon, I don't know.
They changed. It's changed a lot. It's gotten watered down and
John C.,
homogenized.
That would be water sports. Not
Water
bukkake.
sports. That's
Yes.
it. Water sports. Very good. Hey, that's excellent. I'm glad that there is some cognitive capabilities among the people here. Michael, very good. Rick, need to buy it online. What is this called?
It's a game that you can put a pie in your face.
Oh, okay. That's kind of not necessary. R. Kelly does a different kind of liquid. I don't know what that even means.
I think he's the singer who got in trouble.
Got in trouble for something rather. Shall we go back to talking about the weather? Yes, Brett.
No.
Brett wanted to talk about
That
the
we're
weather
too
because
far past that now.
we are so far in the rabbit hole. The rabbit hole. I guess that's because the rabbit was in
Oh, maybe I
estrus.
almost said I like protein shakes, but
It
now
was a
I
hot
think
rabbit.
I just changed my mind.
The rabbit was in heat. It was hot to trot. The rabbit was hot to trot. And it wanted to make some... Ow! Right on the bottom of the foot on the side. These hey dudes do not have a
They're
very
not very
thick
supportive.
sidewall.
That's why
No, they aren't.
I can't wear them for a long period of time
They
because I
are
have a very
no
high
support,
arch.
but I have no arch.
I
so
know, so they're
it's
really
good for
you.
good for my flat feet.
But see, I'm trying to get as far
Yes,
away as
a
I
milk of
possibly can.
magnesia is very necessary when you're
Jimmy Rick, I've never heard of that saying before.
renting the room by the hour and you have a girlfriend that you have rented by
You're
the
right,
hour.
Ponytail. Listen, Ponytail,
Yes.
Dungeon Master. We're almost at the rabbit's G spot. We're so deep in the hole now we can't go back.
Oh my God. Where is a rabbit's G spot?
Doesn't matter. We've already made it there.
I was trying to think of a vegetable that starts with the letter G, and I was drawing nothing to use it as a joke about the rabbit, you know.
Oh, a vegetable? I can
Garlic.
That's not
that's-
a vegetable.
I know, but what else is there? Green beans? I mean, that
Yeah.
would be it, I guess. Ugh, oh well. REM has just recently gotten together. I was so sad when they broke up, and I listened to interviews of the band members talking about why they even got started and, you know, talking about the whole thing when they were finishing it up. It's now 20 years later. What the hell, man? God, I'm so freaking old.
Not as old as me.
Well, we're in the same close proximity. But, you know, REM
Hey,
was
John
was a
Murphy.
cool band with these younger guys that were younger than me, but phew, man. So it goes. What happened with Radio Free Europe? I remember Radio Free Europe.
Getting close.
It was a very important, well, it was important at the time that it was around. I'm not sure if it's still around.
I don't know.
Losing My Religion, yes. Love that song. Love so many of their songs. Wow, is it going to rain that much?
Well, it hasn't started raining yet, but they are calling for it.
They were calling for some crazy stuff and maybe hail, but I don't know about that. Jimmy Rick, I tell you, you've got a very creative mind, or maybe that's not the correct word. Orange Crush. That's another good one. Been a long time. Do you like
Oh
those
yeah, Jimmy
Orange
Rick, I've
Crushes?
heard that one for a long time.
Who?
I like an orange crush.
Yeah,
Colder than a witch's tit in a
Yes.
brass bra.
yeah.
But I never heard the other one about a fox.
So how many albums did REM produce? I don't remember them as being super prodigious. Maybe 6 albums, 6, 7 albums?
See, I don't know bands or groups and the names of the players except very few, like the Monkees and the Beatles. I know them. But
It's the end of the world as we know it,
I recognize
It's
that
the
song,
end.
and that's what I do. I'll
but
recognize
I
the
feel
song,
fine.
but I won't know who sang it.
15 albums according to Google.
Wow,
I
Chris,
didn't
thank
realize
you.
that. Thank you. I don't know whether that includes some lives.
Dr. Pepper is now the second most bought soda.
Yes,
Wow.
they're ahead of Pepsi. So isn't that something? Coke is still number 1.
Oh, look. Great.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he was back over there.
Told you what they were doing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
don't know what that's for.
No, I don't know what that is for either. But yeah, he had to rebuild the section of the floor. So we've been having the floor, our my mother's mobile home, which will be ours eventually one day. Uh, and it was real soft. As it's turned out, it wasn't just that the floorboards were soft. The floor joists were gone. So the guys had to basically rebuild some floor joists in there before he can finish putting a piece of plywood in for the under the subflooring, I guess you call it. Sorry. So
Have you told that to Mom yet?
no, I mean, not the latest. This was just today. I got this.
Oh.
But from what I just saw in your photos that you just got from somebody, I might have to look at those again because I don't think he completed what he said he was going to complete today. You know, because the days are getting closer to me. It's not next week, but the week after next. I'm supposed to be going back down, and there's no sense in going there if he's not done. Unless it's all done, it's just a matter of him putting in.
Yeah, and he still has plenty of time to do it if he actually works every day.
So, I've always enjoyed Dr. Pepper on occasion. I just was enjoyed the more of the cola without the cherry flavor with it. But they're very similar.
But we almost
dark colas.
We drink very few sodas anymore.
God.
It's all water.
It's water.
Or
period.
alcohol.
It's water or booze. Why are we drinking soft drink? Artificially created drink. It contains some water. I'll just drink water. I don't mind drinking water. It's chilled. We drink chilled water. It comes out of the fridge chilled.
With ice.
And we can get ice when there's ice in there and it hasn't been used up. Because unfortunately the ice capacity is lower than the demand that we have.
I actually ran out real quick right before the show and got a bag of ice at 7-Eleven.
So we do that frequently to put in there so that the ice bucket in the bottom is filled at least.
And the ice bucket that is in the bottom is from the old fridge.
It's from the old fridge. Because this thing would never need that much space to come to. And then,
but we did get a smaller fridge and we got a different ice maker. That's my only disappointment in this fridge. I like the size. It fits in there much better.
It's already like, what, 3 years old?
God, yeah.
Is that crazy?
Yes.
It was like just maybe a month or so after we had gotten to Florida, the fridge died. And during a check of the house, my granddaughter found, and then my daughter also found, that the place smelled like wretch because the food in the fridge had all spoiled, and they took care of it. And the freezer, and they got rid of it all, and then they cleaned the mess up. We came back, and we had a fridge that was dead, and we had to go get another one.
We came up for a birthday party
for your
my cousin. Who turned 80.
Yep.
And we were only up here for 3 or 4 days, and we went out and bought our fridge.
Bought one at the store, Home Depot, I believe.
Yeah.
Arranged for delivery. We weren't even here for delivery, were we? Right? So, well, we got it all set up, and then one of Kylie or somebody was here, my granddaughter or someone, to meet the delivery people. And they took away the old one.
Oh yeah, it was really stinky. I'm so glad we weren't here.
Oh my God!
But if we were here, we would have known much sooner that it had died.
It would not have been left like that. It would have been taken care
who
of.
checks the refrigerator to see if it's working?
Yeah, how often do you have someone, if you're having somebody watch your house, to check your fridge? It just is something they check when they come in once every few days or whatever, I'd assume.
No, Carson, we can never stay on late. We do have other things we have to do. I'm sorry. And did you forget the part about how I'm really Tired?
and she got up at 4 a.m. She's
Yeah,
doing
5.
basically, or 5 rather, but she's basically taking a sedative to go to bed after the show, which in 9 minutes she's probably not unhappy.
9 minutes.
Yes,
I have 8:21.
I do too. In 9 minutes, it'll be
39
8:30.
minutes. Yeah.
I said in
Oh.
9.
Oh, okay. I'm not thinking either.
Okay, that's good. Earlier, before I got this numb, I was even more numb earlier. Now, Darlene had a occasion to not be on top of it.
What was that a Samsung, our old refrigerator?
It's one we have now. It used to be an LG
It was an LG, and we had it for 6 years.
7.
7. Lasted 7 years.
And it,
Had the best ice
Unfortunately-
maker ever.
yeah, had a 5-year warranty. It was outside of warranty when it died, and we checked into getting the compressor replaced. It didn't make any sense mathematically. It was less money to just buy a new one than to pay for the service and pay
Because
for
you
the
weren't even
parts.
sure that the compressor would fix it.
No, and that was another thing that was not guaranteed by the
Hey,
repair
long duck
company.
dong.
But long.
Glad you made
Glad
it.
you made it almost to the very end
Don't
there.
forget to hit that like button.
But you can hit that like button because you're so likable. Love, poop, and I don't know what the other symbol is, and love. Okay.
That's true, Carson. They don't make them like they did. They make them to be disposable.
Yes, that planned obsolescence. I just watched a
Dangle
video.
dangle.
It was a very interesting video. Bottom line is, the people who manufacture the ice cream maker for McDonald's stores, they are almost programmed to have repair needs. Seriously. So when you go to McDonald's and you say, "Can I have a ice cream?" and how many times is the machine out of order? That is purposeful. You're made to have to use this machine by McDonald's. But then the company that has these machines, they do this game to everybody who's in the franchise business. Someone went out and paid to back engineer to figure out what was all this that was put in place to make it fail. And they learned this, and then they were trying to not use the same service people for the machines. They had their own service people and it would not involve all this planned obsolescence, which was built in all the time. McDonald's and the company that owns those machines used spies to figure out what had been discovered, and it ended up going into a lawsuit. And the people who paid the money to do the back engineering to figure out all this about this particular ice cream maker and why it did this, they won. And it's going to be interesting to see that company and McDonald's corporate office have to eat some crow. But isn't that something? How many people have not been to McDonald's at least once and they tell you the machine is out of order, and that's what it's all been about
ACB.
for all these decades. It was some kind of a scam perpetuated on the individual franchise holders. Crazy. Crazy. Well, that's the way it is in big finance.
Oh, thanks, Potato.
Luckily, in our business operation, our plan is simple, and it is this:
Oh, wait a minute, I have something for you.
attract an audience and make them happy. Provide them with entertaining content, and also be willing and open to listening and interacting with them. How do you think we do? That's what we try for. I hope we hit the mark. And what were you going to say, hon?
Oh, wait a minute, I think I lost it. Okay. A man named Bob works at Pepsi.
Okay.
One day he is called into his boss's office and he is fired for having Coke in his system.
Oh my God.
C-O-K-E.
That's terrible. I guess they have an exclusive agreement with Coke, huh? Oh man, is that? I know that wasn't all it was about, but Rick Serra Star doesn't even charge shipping in the U.S., guys.
Ew, Jimmy Rick.
We don't add an additional charge on to shipping.
Well, the
Whatever
shirts.
it's built in by the people who we get the shirts from.
No, it's listed on their invoice
I know
as
it is.
shipping. Okay.
So it's not our charge at all. We don't add to that. We can actually add to it. We do not do that. Whatever it is what they provide as that. And then you can decide how much money to make on each shirt. Well, we keep the shirt price as low as possible. So the profit is usually no more than $3 to $5 per shirt. Yeah, folks. That's all our profit is, $3 or $5 a shirt. Where if you think we were making like 10, 20, 30 bucks on an item, no, $3 to $5. Why? To try to encourage people to want to buy my shit. RickSarahStar.com. 60 of you here. Maybe a couple of you will go there instead. And we've said this before. We don't beg you to tip us here, but if you would go on the store and buy a little something, we make a tiny little bit, and at least we make that. So consider that as a way of helping us out. So what else could we finish up with besides you're ready to go to bed?
I don't know how big the 4Xs are. They probably have a size thing on there, but they do go that big. I haven't heard from him in a while, John Murphy.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
okay.
Hey,
Oh,
Tesla.
yeah.
They're wearing their cocktail hour with Rick shirt right now.
You know what I'm
Captain
doing?
J.
I am as well.
Oh, Capital J. I'm out on a kayak.
Are you really?
Oh, I hope you're having fun.
That's excellent, man. Love and hugs. I hope that it's a beautiful scene. That is just, pardon me, I'm belching. But that is just so cool that somebody is actually watching the show from a kayak.
Hey, Mary Hirsch.
I can't believe it. Hey, Mary! From Arizona and 114. Hey, Mary, do you know Jimmy Rick? If not, Mary Hirsch. Jimmy Rick, Mary Hirsch. You both live in the same state. You might even live in the same city. And you're both fans of Rick Serra? Are you both single? Maybe go out for a blind date. If you want me to help you guys connect, you can send me your contact info by email. I'll send it to the other rick.adr@aol.com. I've been trying to do matchmaking on this show
And he's
since
never,
we started.
He's never been able to do it.
Never succeeded in any hookups that I've been ever told of.
Yeah, Rick Serra singles, right, Brett?
Exactly. That's it. Hookups by Rick. I did this with one person. God rest his soul. Sean Arm.
But you never hooked him up with
I
anyone.
know, but he would be on the show. He was on the show a handful of times. And each time I tried to almost auction him off to you ladies, didn't I? I mean, he was a good sport, too. I think he was actually embarrassed at the prospect of a person actually responding and being interested in going out with him. Oh, God. What a loss. So sad. So Mary Hirsch has been a fan of me and the other guy for quite a long time. And then Jimmy Rick, or Jalen, has been a fan of mine also for quite a long time. And it's interesting that you guys are both living in the same state.
Yes, he is Long Duck Dong.
Set me up with some hot mamas. Okay, Carson. I thought you already had some hot mamas, but so. Oh well, capital J. Yeah, I don't want to talk more about that because we can't say that name in vain. I was actually told not to by that name.
Okay, let's just.
But you're in Lake Havasu. That's a beautiful area, I would imagine. Lake Havasu, Jimmy Rick. How close is Lake Havasu?
Oh, Carson, no. My hot mama's left me or cheated on me. Okay, time to
There's
say
someone
goodnight,
from
guys.
New Zealand watching from a sheep. Oh, that's a bad thing to say, Megateth Gigantor. It's funny, but what do they have there? Their tablets sitting on the back of the sheep
Hey,
while they're standing at the tail of the sheep. And I don't know what they might be doing, but they're watching the show. Ow, that'll hurt.
I know. Say goodnight, Rick.
Good night, Rick. It's 8:33. We've been 3 minutes late.
Well, I'm not worried about 3 minutes, but I don't want to go too much further. We gotta go.
All right. Remember, rick.adr@aol.com if you are a new
Joanne
viewer
Whitworth, good night.
or
Good
you've
night,
never
Chris,
asked for a
Rita,
gift
Mary Hirsch,
or
Carson,
both. Send us
John
an
Murphy,
email
Long Duck Dong, Brett,
with your name
Jimmy
and
Rick,
your mailing
Spin,
address.
Carson,
rick.adr@aol.com. And if
Capital
you're
J.
trying to connect with Rick,
Go.
hookup services, the same email address applies. I'm now going to put down the iPad. And I'm coming over to you.
He's gonna touch the screen. Good night, guys.
Ugh. I couldn't do this. I literally could not do this a couple weeks ago. I hope you've had some fun.
Don't forget Discord.
If it's not been a lot of fun, I hope we've done a good job of distracting you from whatever problems and troubles you might have. Otherwise, peace and love to you guys. And remember, next week, Thursday, 5 p.m., the next show on Solstice. That's Thursday at 5. We'll see you then. Peace and love, everybody. Thank you very much. Click that like button if you haven't so far.